Hi everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So till now we have seen HTML and CSS, how to make websites using HTML and how to design websites, like how to put color on websites and all with CSS. So now from this series of videos, we'll be learning about JavaScript. Okay, what is this JavaScript? How is this related to web development? JavaScript is a typical programming language. JavaScript is a programming language. I'll show you how to code in JavaScript also. And one JavaScript is different from Java. There is a thing on every developer mind, the starter developer days, where many of you may think Java is same as JavaScript, but in fact, Java is different. JavaScript is different. Java is completely different and JavaScript is completely different programming language. They both are not same. Java is different, JavaScript is different. So why we need to learn JavaScript for web development? Because till now, whatever the websites we made it like static in the sense either we have not done much with any websites. Till now, we have learned about HTML, which acted as a skeleton for creating web pages. And we also learned about CSS, which acts as like a outer skin or styling of web pages. But now we're gonna see something called JavaScript, which actually gives life for web pages. So HTML acts as a skeleton for your web page, and CSS acts as a styling for your web page. JavaScript is the thing that gives life for a web page, that creates actions, that creates logic. All this is performed using your JavaScript. And what is this JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language. It is a programming language. In 1995, there is something called Netscape. In 1995, Netscape started like a website where it wanted to make some actions in a web page. So it came up with something called JavaScript. But in olden days, there is nothing called JavaScript. First, there came something called ECMAScript. There is something called ECMAScript. So before JavaScript, there is something called ECMAScript. This ECMAScript is implemented in 1995 to create actions to the websites. Now, this ECMAScript gave us something called JavaScript. Like there was no standard JS at that time, and a standard was implemented, and that is called ECMAScript. And this ECMAScript and JavaScript are one and the same. In that time, we used to call it ECMAScript, but nowadays we are calling it JavaScript. But in fact, ECMAScript and JavaScript are interchangeable terminologies. You can call anything. We can do many things by using this JavaScript. Like you can do AR, VR, robotics, web pages, app building, games, whatnot. You name it, and you can build it using this JavaScript. And when in the future we are gonna also talk about backend. This backend also can be performed using this JavaScript programming language. So let us see what this JavaScript is and how we're gonna use it. To use JavaScript, we need to use VS Code, Visual Studio Code. In the Visual Studio Code, click on File, New File, maybe some text file, something like that. Give new.js and save it in your desktop or anywhere. Is so I'll turn off my GitHub Copilot. I will make a separate video on what is this Copilot called. So I'll disable it. So let's create a JavaScript console.log. Hello, this is my first JS code. So here to print something, we use console.log. To print or give any outputs, we use console.log. And yeah, here in VS Code, I have an extension called Code Runner. There is an extension called Code Runner which can run your files. If you don't have Code Runner, also no problem. You can install it via the extensions of VS Code. So install this Code Runner and just run it here, and you'll get the output. So if in case for you, if this when you click on this button and it's not working, you just need to install something called Node.js. You need to install it. You click on download and it will be downloaded into your system. So just download Node.js and install it. Just click on all next, next, next and install, and it will be installed. You need Node.js to run this file. So this is your first JavaScript code, console.log. Hello, this is my first JavaScript code. If you have any doubts, just put it in the comments and I'll reply them back. In the next video, we will see about JavaScript types, JavaScript comparisons, variables. So these are some of the basic things of JavaScript that we can cover, and we'll be covering it in the next video. See you in the next video.